right? So there's levels to green, and this is a pretty dark green. We're gonna see how many days it takes. You can see the algae build up there. A lot of algae, just a lot of neglect, you know. So what I'm gonna do, I've got step one, which I did, clean the filter. Always clean the filter. That's step one. If you got a sand filter DE, backwash the damn thing, okay? Step two, make sure that the pump is gonna run 24 hours a day. Don't turn it off. Next, we're gonna do chemicals. For something like this, I got 5 gallons of bleach, trusty swamp treat every time, and some G90, that granular shock. So let's get started. Some of that in there, okay? Then we're gonna, I'm gonna put half of this in now and probably another half later. This is the ish. Okay, I'm trying to open it. Okay, very fine powder, and just sprinkle some around, a little bit like that, a little bit like that. It doesn't hurt if you want to just dump the whole thing. I might have to end up doing that. Okay, that's some shock I threw in before I started recording. Okay, I'm actually going to end up using this whole thing, swamp tree. Okay, so the swamp treat is in. Then I'm not going to record this because I'm going to get those gallons in, right, the 5, and then you got to brush everything. You got to brush the floors, the steps, all the 90-degree angles, the corners, okay, and that's what I'm going to do. 24 hours later, still green. It ate up all of the chlorine from yesterday, which was, I don't know, probably 4 or 5 pounds of shock total. An entire thing of swamp treat and 5 gallons. So I'm going to clean the filter. I'm going to put another 5 gallons of liquid bleach, and I'm going to put some more shock, and we'll have an update later. So this is the filter. It's just loaded with algae, and this is just from overnight. It's about 8 o'clock, 8:30 in the morning, and I cleaned this 12 hours ago, about 8 o'clock at night. And you just got to keep cleaning this, putting in, you know, the right amount, or overloading with chlorine and bleach, and just repeating the process. I'll be back here again tonight, 12 hours later, and see how everything looks. 8 hours later, man, after 15 gallons of bleach, we got some progress. It went from a green tint to now a blue tint, and now it's just a cloudiness issue. Yeah, first time. I mean, I've been coming twice a day, about every 12 hours, 8-9 a.m. to 8-9 p.m. and there was no chlorine every time I would come, even though I'd put 5 gallons of bleach and you know, a few pounds of shock. I'd come back 12 hours later and there would be no chlorine in the pool. So last night I put another 5 gallons, that equals 15, and we finally looks like got rid of the algae because the chlorine actually held. So I mean, this thing was green. I can actually start seeing the main drain. Yeah, you can see it, you know. So we got progress. It's just a lot of dirt. I'm gonna put some flock. Actually, let me turn this off, come back with what I need. Alrighty then, back here. So you can see the pool is really cloudy, and let's keep a track of the process by the stairs. So we can see the first stair okay, the second one's a little, you can barely see the third stair, or you could barely see it. So we're going to track progress on clarity coming here. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in a flocculant agent, and what that does, I just read it, restores severely cloudy pool water, pushes particles that cause cloudy water to the pool bottom. So this binds to all the dust particles and all the debris and little dirt, everything that's floating around making this cloudy. This, you don't got to get this company, but you need a flocculant. That's what you need, and it's going to bind to the particles, right, and then drop to the ground. So There'll be a lot of stuff to vacuum on the bottom, but that's the next step. So got rid of the algae. Algae's done, and now we've got to clarify the water. So I'll be back here again tonight, and we're gonna see what kind of improvement we got clarity wise. So here's about 24 hours later. Doesn't see much of an improvement. Slightly better. Actually, I think the bottom third stair is coming across a little bit more visible. So that's it. That's the update. Just gonna keep running the pump, keep cleaning the filter, and do another update tomorrow. And here we are again. I can't even remember what day, but we are seeing some progress. I can definitely actually start seeing to the bottom of the pool from the stairs, and even on the deep end. That's great, man. Start seeing where the dirt is. Back, oh, they got a freaking pole in here. Wow, with a brush. Yeah. I can even see all the way down to here. There's a brush in here. So again, gonna clean the filter and let the pump keep running and continue to let this clear out. See you again tomorrow. Just starting to see the bottom. It's a lot of stuff to vacuum. That's why I didn't want to vacuum when it was dark, because they just have some random things that fell into here. Ah, I can finally see the main drain. Beautiful. Okay, I'm going to get to vacuuming. It's probably day 5 or 6. I've lost count. I'll get to vacuuming. I'll clean the filter and let it keep running. Another day or two should be back to normal. 6 pool's clearing up. So much dirt still that needs to be vacuumed. That's a pressure washer nozzle and a bunch of little coins that the little kid kept throwing in. There's like coins everywhere. So yeah. Back to vacuuming, cleaning the filter again, and continuing the process. All right, a little bit more vacuuming and cleaning the filter. Day 8, we are done. That's how clear the main drain looks. Took a while, but that's it. 8 days. I'm gonna get a pool cleaner in here, clean the filter one last time, and hand them the